Overnight, those new tighter travel restrictions went into effect, banning foreign nationals coming from some European countries from entering the United States. The rule causing a rush at airports in several countries before that midnight deadline. ABC's Gio Benitez joins us with what happens now. Gio.
Hey, Eva, good morning. Yeah, Americans can still fly home, even with this new policy. But this morning, we're learning that in just a few days, U.S. Airlines will dramatically be cutting down on flights from Europe. Overnight, the United States officially closing its borders to foreign nationals traveling from 26 nations in Europe for the next 30 days. Americans flying home will be routed to one of 13 U.S. airports for screening.
Americans that were returning will be screened and asked to voluntarily participate in a 14-day quarantine.
The restriction taking effect just hours after Europe was declared the epicenter of the pandemic by the World Health Organization.
More reported cases and deaths than the rest of the world combined, apart from China.
On Thursday, thousands of U.S. travelers rushing to European airports following the president's Oval Office address.
We will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
But the White House later clarifying this was for foreign nationals, not American citizens and residents. 17-year-old student Ella Isgar has been studying abroad in France for 6 months, but had to scramble for a flight home to New York.
I understand the fear. The part that got frustrating was how nonchalant it felt until 6 a.m. in the morning. We're getting 1,000 emails saying, Trump's made this announcement. You got to get home as fast as possible.
The Conover family was visiting their daughter in Oxford, but decided to stay in London because flights were just too expensive.
We're going to stay on stay here in London a couple more days, let stuff settle a little bit.
Meanwhile, Friday afternoon, President Trump saying the administration is weighing whether to also restrict travel from the UK.
The numbers have gone up fairly precipitously over the last 24 hours, so we may be adding that. And we may be adding a couple of others.
Also Friday afternoon, Delta saying it will eliminate most flights to continental Europe, but maintain its service to London. Now, we know the airline industry has been taking a hit, but this is unprecedented. We're going to talk about that more in our next hour.
Especially frustrating for Americans overseas who can't afford to fly back, too.
It is expensive, thousands of dollars.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gio.
Thank you, Gio.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.